Magica.
And I'm Mia.
And this is
Go Figure! And this is possibly the best video we will ever make.
It's exciting, but also sad at the same time.
Because once it's over, it's over. We're doing a double unboxing today.
Of the Ultimate Madoka.
Oh! And the Devil Homura, which I think we just realized are from two different companies.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
I thought they were both from Good Smile, but actually Homura is actually from Aniplex and Stronger. How huge are those? They're 1/8 people.
Massive! Although Jess's box is way bigger. As you might have heard in our haul video, Jess got... Which one did you get on Monogatari, Jess?
I've got both of them.
Both of them?
Magica is an awesome website. I recommend you buy your pre-owned figures on there.
Jess has only had success there. Really?
Yeah, but don't take my words for it. I mean, they're always pre-owned, right? So you can always
Shit happens,
have a
guys.
really bad experience one day.
Okay.
There's a lot of action going on in this
video. A lot of unboxing.
Wow. Pretty.
Wow.
Shit. Whoa, it's heavy. It's heavy duty.
Oh shit, this is heavy too.
So there's two prongs. And look, the base is like transparent. It's a little bit different from the one for Madoka. There's no transparency.
It's a lot creepier.
Yeah, more creepier.
Just holding this Homura, it's like your mom has an antique plate and she's like, hold it honey for 2 seconds, and you're like, oh my god, Mom, I'm gonna break this antique plate and you're gonna kill me and not give me my allowance for 5 weeks.
There are 2 types of bows for her, and I do not know why you would use this one.
I know, this one's so much cooler.
So I'm gonna use this. Whoa! Like, this is such a huge piece, so everything you put, you like have to be careful where you place your hands and everything, and then you get pricked by every little
there's so many small parts,
and you don't want to break anything. But anyways, after like a while, we figured it out. It's not necessarily that there's a lot to put on. It's just that
it's delicate.
You
definitely had the harder job though with Madoka. Mine wasn't so bad. I mean, the wings are a bit difficult to put in because you have to literally fit them between your hair strands. But other than that, it was pretty easy.
This is like a figure worthy to put on like a rotating table, you know?
Yeah, like
just let it rotate all day. Oh, I would.
It's really amazing.
Yeah.
It's so amazing. Like, you think you've seen this figure a billion times because you have online, but seeing it in person is a different story. Oh my, like, I don't even, like, where do you even start? Where do you even start with this kind of figure? Like, the hair is incredible.
I think this is not necessarily going to be a review. It's just going to be a lot of camera work and giving you close-ups because it's just so pretty.
I mean, there's kind of an understanding already that this is, like, a good figure.
Yeah.
One thing I'll say about this figure that's really amazing is, despite the fact that it's really heavy and there's so much going on, it goes on the base really well. Like, I'm actually not worried about this figure being a leaner.
We already talked about the base. Let's just go in and talk about the dress.
Oh my god.
Inside. So inside the dress, you can see like galaxy print.
Oh man.
So that's awesome. And I'm actually going to display her on my top shelf on the top because I want them to, you know, be like this.
Well, she is the god that looks over us, you know.
The figures. So I'm gonna have a really good time looking under her skirt because it's galaxy print. Okay, just galaxy print. That's fine. With the dress in the back, the details of
the fold. It's incredible.
I can't.
You're literally puking. It's always amazing when a company that has like a figure that has white on it has all these other colors inside to give that depth, and this figure really delivers that. We're always talking in terms of hair sculpt about pieces that look glued on. You don't really get that here. Like, it really looks like, I'm sure it's not, but it looks like it's just one sculpt. I think my only single criticism about this figure is that I feel like this part here, it's too fragile.
Yeah.
Like, it's very, very wobbly, as you said earlier. But other than that, it's, like, basically perfect. It's fun to see Madoka as, like, badass, you know?
Yeah.
Just like I find it fun to see Homura as very vulnerable. So next up, we have Devil Homura. Now, personally for me, this is not a figure I ever wanted to buy. I just didn't like the color scheme at all.
I actually like this one better than Madoka.
No way! I did not think you were going to say that.
Oh, wow. I always liked this one better.
Even now too?
No. That's
what I thought. That's what I thought. I was like, no.
But it's still up there for sure.
It doesn't have the same amount of bang as the Madoka, but it's incredible. It's still
very
cool.
Has some. Let's just start again with the dress. I like that it's like kind of a sheen, like it's wet, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, ugh,
Like she was covered in
disgusting,
oil.
dirty. She's a devil, you know?
Yeah,
She's like,
there is
so
something
I like
a little
that.
bit repulsive about her.
Yeah. And so when you turn and you look at the dress again, you kind of see that still. You kind of have that feel of like, ugh.
And even though it's
shading.
a totally different color scheme, the shading is still incredible.
Yeah.
'Cause it's not just black, just like the Madoka's not
Yeah.
just white. Like, you really get that purple and the blues in there, and it looks really, really impressive.
Yeah.
With a little bit of transparency at the ends here, which I didn't notice earlier, actually.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's a nice touch.
Yeah,
But it's the
yeah.
kind of figure you go back to later and
Yeah.
you're like, I didn't notice that, I didn't notice this.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure
And
you'll
then
have
so
that. The box is all
the box fell. It's not like amazing hair compared to Madoka, for sure.
No.
But she's going with the sleekly sexiness. That's why I liked it at first.
Well,
I
Homura hair never blows me away.
Oh yeah.
Like, I love her. I have like 3 figures of her. But
She must have like really like thick hair.
Yeah.
Because it never like woo goes in
No.
the wind.
But that's not like her personality either.
No, and for the wings,
they're
are
better.
awesome.
They're better than the Madoka one, I feel,
Yeah.
to be
Oh, yeah,
honest.
for
That's one thing,
sure.
positive thing I can definitely say is way cooler. Like,
They're
so much more
cool.
detail.
And they're like transparent, like
Yeah.
till the very end.
Yeah, they're really awesome.
Mm.
And there's actually 2 versions of the wings you can...
Oh yeah, you can have them more folded in. There's also this other face that you can
Yeah,
put her
she
in.
looks angrier, and a different arm where she has her soul gem. But the Kyuubey is so much cooler.
Yeah.
But it's so small that it's not that detailed,
Yeah.
that it's kind of funny.
But you know what's cool about it is that Kyuubey is like, you know, he was like in their arms, but you can see like, oh, she's so big,
Yeah.
you know, because this Kyuubey is like so ugly.
It gives you a really good sense of the scale and the grandeur of her. Well, I think I was saying with the Madoka figure how I felt that they sculpted it in a way where she's very sturdy. I don't feel the same about this one because
Yeah.
she's really just attached to the base from these 2 pegs. And if you look at it really closely, you can kind of see that she's not as upright as
Okay.
she might be in like promo photos.
Do you think you'll ever buy that one? Or never?
No, because now you've bought it.
So now you feel
That's
okay.
the thing, like, I'm always like, oh, I want to buy a figure, and then maybe Jess will buy it, and then when she buys it, like, the feeling kind of goes away. Because it's kind of like I own it, because it's in my house all the time, and I can look at it whenever I want.
Yeah. I mean, my things, it's like your things too, so it's okay.
Yeah, like the thrill is kind of gone, you know, because you're like, oh, it's been purchased.
Yeah.
It's good, whatever.
I'm super happy to have both of them.
You can't really have one without the other.
They're amazing. And so this one is like 9 out of 10 just because it's a little bit wobbly. No, so 9.8 out of 10.
I was like, oh, that's harsh.
This is a little bit wobbly. And then this one is like a 9 out of 10 just because it's a little bit less like intricate. And I actually feel this one's less wobbly, so wow, Mia says that the opposite.
Well, we'll see.
So yeah. So thank you so much for watching, guys.
We hope you liked this double unboxing, and we'll see you very soon.
Yeah.